Nice.
Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat, the world's hottest podcast. It is about 113 degrees out here today. I am Jason.
I am Alex. You want to try that again? That was Team Fart Kid?
Fart Kid, whatever.
That's close
team,
enough
fuck
around
yeah.
here. I'm Alex.
I'm Dennis.
I'm Dooley.
Chris.
We have Chris joining us today.
Yeah, Chris.
He's sat in a couple of them, but
Yeah.
he's going to join us and speak today.
All right,
On what? I don't know.
Nothing better than a Google.
I
let's
don't-
we'll go ahead and get this party started, man.
Don't worry, we always talk on what we don't know. It's perfect.
That's what we do.
That's what we
We're
do.
professionals. All right, Dennis, how the fuck was your week?
Oh, God. Last week was busy as shit. Fucking between butcher shop, nonstop, and then the restaurant. Granted, I'll admit, I did take one night off from the restaurant, and
Loser.
yeah, I know. Well, I made up for it on Saturday night, though, and everything. We had 2 Karens in the space of 45 minutes. I had one that was one of the DoorDash orders. The lady ordered a bacon cheeseburger with no bacon, no cheese, no lettuce, no tomato, no mayonnaise, no bun, just the patty.
So plain bitch.
Pretty much.
That's simple, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Hey, you know,
Did she want you to season it?
I seasoned it because I'm not going to send out a burger that hasn't been seasoned and everything. That was onion rings, and I shit you not, literally about 10 minutes after the order was delivered, we got a complaint because we didn't put no cheese on it, we didn't put no bacon on it, we didn't put anything on the burger. It was just a patty in the freaking damn in some aluminum foil. I'm like, it's what you fucking ordered. You said no bacon. You ordered a bacon cheeseburger with no bacon, no cheese, no lettuce, no tomato, no mayonnaise, no bun, and you're gonna get mad because we actually followed your instructions?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Welcome to customer service.
yeah, no, welcome to Assholes Anonymous.
That customer is always right thing makes less and less sense every day.
And then that's whenever I had to join Alex over there on his soapbox about fucking chicken wings again.
Yes.
We literally had.
I love my soapbox.
Oh yeah. We had 8 orders of wings come in at a time, and we only got 2 fry baskets. And like I literally had at least 4 orders in the fryer, and they're bitching and bitching. They're like, "When's my fucking food coming? Where's my fucking food? Where's my fucking food?" Like, dude, you are not the only person that fucking ordered wings. It takes personally, whenever I do the wings, I do 15 minutes. That way, they're nice and crispy and everything. The restaurant says I should do 10 minutes, but I don't trust 10 minutes in a fucking damn deep fryer.
Do you trust the thermometer?
I trust the thermometer. Yeah.
Well, see, I get where he's coming from, though, because he literally said I do 15 because it makes them crispy.
Yeah.
And you know that if you drop them for 10, you're going to have to do another 10, so you've added 5 minutes to a cook time because they weren't crispy enough. So really, you've added 10 minutes because it's going to be 15 the second round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 25 minutes versus 15, just fucking cook it for 15 minutes the first time, and
Yeah.
hopefully people won't complain.
But
You're not crispy enough. Like, oh, fucking cook them yourself.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever put a timer on how long I cook chicken wings.
yeah.
I'm definitely more of a visual person, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, if there's like one of them really fat boys in there, like I'll
Stick a thermometer in it,
Stick
oh,
a
yeah.
thermometer in that.
all the rest of them are floating, and that one's just kind of like, it's got the bottom of the drum up,
Yeah.
but like the head is still like floating at the bottom. It's like bobbing through the basket.
Yeah, we're gonna tempt that one. Trust me, if that one's done, they're all
The rest
done.
of them are, yeah, we're good.
But then it worked the other day. Somebody's like, "Oh, now you want to make jalapeno poppers after I cut all the jalapenos up and everything?" And I just looked at him like, "I don't do prep." Because he jokes me all the time. He's like, "Oh, you're a line cook now. You're a line cook now, huh? I heard this. Oh, you're in the weeds. Yeah, whatever." Like, I'm a line cook.
I don't do prep.
I'm a prep. But no, it was.
I prepped my ass off this week. I'm not even gonna bullshit you.
Don't get me wrong.
And you hate prep.
Don't get me wrong. I'll do the prepping and then it's just I don't want to do the prep.
What is the worst thing to prep?
I think that's a volume question. I don't think it matters
Celery.
what you're prepping. I think it's how much of it you have to do.
Yeah. Like you know how like a box of white mushrooms, when they're like the first 2 days they're amazing.
Right.
The third day.
4th day, you're like, man, this sucks.
Like, you don't want to touch them because they start to get almost like that slimy
no,
feeling.
not that.
The leather?
Yeah, they start to like they're not as firm.
No.
So
Yeah,
like when you're cutting them,
mushier.
you're mushing them.
Right.
Like
And you're not
they
getting
don't.
slices. You're
Yeah,
getting,
like as the knife, like you gotta I gotta go sharpen this thing because like you look. When I opened the box, I was like, son of a bitch.
To answer your question, though, like, I see my thinking is like peeling and deveining shrimp sucks.
Yeah.
but doing like 150 pounds of peeling and deveining shrimp
Yeah.
really fucking sucks. So, I mean, I think it's a question of volume. There's a lot of stuff that sucks to prep, but if you're just doing one, it might be okay. But if you're doing like a party or a banquet worth, then I don't want to cut celery for 300 people, but I'll cut it for 20. Like that seems
I got 20
okay.
orders of celery. Yeah, but it's for 200 people.
Well,
everybody
look,
gets a
that
bite.
Better tell them to share. I'll break out the peanut butter. They can spread it on.
Ants on a log.
I'd say
I like the butterfly with the pretzels better.
I'd say Reuben rolls on St. Patty's Day.
Oh, Reuben rolls are another good one that sucks. Again, doing like a small batch, not that bad.
Yeah,
Standing there for 4 hours just rolling Reuben rolls.
Or
I remember I was doing them for 7 hours.
I don't doubt it. I mean, like that's what did you do yesterday? Reuben rolls. What else? No. That was my shift.
I could roll a
Reuben rolls.
blunt like a motherfucker down. Like,
Yeah.
Dilly, how the fuck was your week?
Line, pretty fucking easy for the most part. I was maybe
That fucking that prep was real though. When you walked in, it didn't have to do a damn thing.
until the end of the night.
I just
but-
love how you're like, I prepped my ass off this week, and Julie's like, yeah, this week was easy.
I mean-
I see a pattern forming
know,
here.
There's a day where I was like 10, 15 minutes late, right, Jason? It was about 10, 15, right?
That's
All right, so
that's for you
the
be on time
schedule
then.
schedule says 6, so I get there at 6. I'm not expecting Julie till at least 6:15.
as
And then like
usual.
you know, and then you know, because we open for breakfast at 6:30. Julie texts me at 6:45, like, oh shit, I just woke up. And like, I don't know if you know anything about breakfast in a hotel, but like, it's when you open the fucking doors, like people are there.
I don't know if you know anything about Dooley, but I just woke up means I'm still in bed.
Yeah.
I'll get in the shower in 10.
He got there about 7:30, 7:45.
After
It was
breakfast.
like 7:10.
I like that after breakfast. Yeah, I got. Once breakfast was over, I came in like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you got that right? Yeah.
Trust me, by the time he got there, I wasn't cooking anymore. Like the initial wave was gone. Like the early risers, because like the way it worked, like you get lulls in breakfast.
I got.
Like,
Was it like tag? Like motherfucker, you're here. Tag, I'm out. Like you're
yeah,
on.
yep,
I'm out. Like
pretty
I
much. Like I started doing other shit. I forgot what, but like you know, and then so you have like your early risers. Then you have like you know, and you can pretty much base it off of like what
Age.
time people get off. Like you got like your people that wake up at like 5, they're eating breakfast at 6:30. You got people that wake up at 7, they're in there at 8. Then you got the people like, oh shit, they're about to close breakfast.
10:30.
Like,
What time do you guys close? Now, but
Yeah.
if you run, you could probably catch them before they put it all away.
no, and like so, like the last hour, I would say, like we call it like the power hour. Like the last hour of breakfast just sucks because it's like everybody who woke up late or was like, oh, I'll get down there eventually, and then like they started watching TV or whatever, and like, oh shit,
Hi, my name's Alex.
But I did close the night before, so I was a
no,
little
you didn't.
It did.
Oh.
That was on Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because I remember when we wrote the schedule, I was like, hey, Dooley, do you want to do this or do you want to do this?
Yeah.
And you were like, well, I'll do the clopin.
I have a question. What time was the close?
11.
Oh, what the hell, man?
So I got out like 11:30ish.
Whatever.
Julie, you're a pussy.
You are a pussy.
The fuck ever. I used to do that shit at Finn's too.
And be late then, yeah. We
Yeah,
all know.
but you didn't have to work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like a 2 o'clock clopin, especially if you have to be there at 6, is way worse than an 11:30
Yeah.
clopin.
But
Thank you.
I did set the line to where literally all I had
Do you
to do
want a
was just make
cookie?
the shit.
No, like he did. It's like he did set me up for success, and like when I saw it, I was like, this motherfucker is gonna be late.
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You want a cookie? Like, hey, I set him up. He's good for the first 30 minutes.
Like
We're-
when you walk in the line and like he has like the
everything
pots.
there, like water's already in the pan.
Oh no,
like,
he didn't go that far.
Oh,
But he had like the pots
on
with
the,
the,
stove,
whisk.
like yeah.
No, like they were on the counter with the whisk and like grits and oatmeal, like the packaging, like
Right-
in the
right
pot.
next to it,
so like,
like-
add water, add this, like go, like it. He like the ice bins were like on a cart next to the ice machine,
Ready to
like,
go.
Like all the breakfast prep because like we have to flip the line between breakfast and dinner,
Yeah.
or lunch and breakfast, lunch, dinner being the same thing. But so he like had loaded a cart, like a push cart, like with everything I needed for breakfast. So like I just opened the refrigerator. The cart was like at the door. Like grab it, pull it out. I was like, this bitch is gonna be so fucking late. Like he's done so much for me in preparation that like I am not waking up on time.
I mean,
So he did make my like, dude. I was set and ready to go in like fucking 10 minutes.
Well, all right, Julie, you got anything else, man?
no.
No, all right. Well, Jason, you're on a roll here. How was your week, bro?
No, I mean like outside like so.
Prepping your ass off, set for success.
It takes about 10,000 steps to break in a brand new pair of Doc Martens. That sucked. That was a rough day on the old Tootsies. Like Doc Martens last you a long time.
Yeah, they do.
I'm curious. Did you use your step counter? Were you like?
Yeah.
did you-
I was like, brand new shoes, put them on, and like they when you first get a pair of Doc Martens, like the classics, like the black classics, they don't bend that much, and like so I was like, all right. I mean, I got a decent amount of work to do today, and I was like, well, by the end of this shift, these bitches should be broke in. But I'm not gonna lie, about halfway, dude, I was like, like I was like.
That's when you were like, I should have worn really thick socks. Like
Yeah,
I should have
like-
brought like Band-Aids or something
Like,
just
I
to
was
be
like,
prepared.
fuck, man, I should have brought my old pair of Docs.
So you could switch,
and
yeah.
like halfway through the day, like, all right, this is gonna take 2 days. Like, because like I was like moving tables, chairs, and shit. I was resetting a room, so like I was getting good work in on those Docs. But
What was the hardest part to break in? Because I always find it's like on the outside near the pinky toe.
Yep,
Like it always
yep.
rubs right there when you're
Yep.
breaking them in.
Yep, that's the spot. Like that is the spot right there. Like on the pinky toe and my it's all, both on the same foot though. Like the pinky toe is not always on both sides. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I'm with you.
It's like so like on my right foot, it was like pinky toe heel. The left foot, it was like the sole of your heel. I was like, man, I'm just like, this is weird, but like at one point, like I was like, you got to jab your finger in between the fucking your sock and your shoe and like kind of like pull it. Like maybe if I yank on it a little bit, it'll stretch out a little more. Right. Like, so yeah, it's about 10,000 steps. Like toward the end of the day, like they started feeling like they belong to me. Like you're not wearing like your little brother's shoes anymore. Like,
They're now form fit to your foot.
I gotta give them credit though. They did change the insole on the new pair as opposed to like, remember the old like it looks the same, but now it's got like this, like they've had like the air ride
Yeah.
for a while, but it's more intense now, and like you can feel like at the ball of your foot and the heel of your foot, there's like a bubble in there now. Like it takes a little getting used to because you feel it like while you're walking, but they did change something. Either that or I got a fucking defective fucking pair. But but on the box it said now with like air soles or whatever, and like they've had like whatever they call it, airwear or whatever it was, like when they did like the cube pattern underneath the like inside the sole. But like I mean, I'm a huge fan of Doc Martens. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been it's a working man shoe for the working man. And I'm a working man.
If you're listening, Doc Martin, we're open for a sponsorship.
Damn right.
No, but I never really read the box before, but it was like they were originally made for police officers and postmen, like way back in the day. Like I forget what year, but
Fun facts brought to you by Team Facts.
but yeah. So I was like, you know what? Like if they're good enough for the popo and the post office, they're good enough for me. Like, so yeah, the most exciting part of my week was my new shoes, because like my last pair of Doc Martens, like where you were talking about where the peaky
Yep.
toe wears, like I started to wear through
The
the
shoe?
outer sole of Doc, which is impressive, man. Like because they were only like 2.5 years old, and like I talk to people like, oh man, I've had the same pair of Doc Martens since like high school.
Have you seen somebody walk through their shoes? Like
Yes.
where the bottom is
I-
completely gone?
I've
done
had
that.
at Lulu's when we were at the smokehouse.
Yeah.
I was wearing a pair of Doc Martens that the sole cracked. I've had them for so long. Like the sole cracked, where like the ball of your foot and the heel
Yep.
come together. Like it snapped in the middle of the shift.
Well, that's
And
different.
And I just kept on, like oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Guess what? Like I'm still here for another 5 hours, and I got to get a new pair of Doc Martens.
No, I'm talking like not like you get like the floppy sole where the shoe talks. No, like where
That's
you're
happened to me several times.
Like-
Not with docks. Docks have never opened up.
I doubt it, but like where if you walk, your foot will get dirty from the ground.
Yeah.
Because there's no sole left. Like, and it might just be one part of your foot. It could be the heel, it could be the ball, whatever. But like usually it's the ball, and like I just crack up. Like recently it happened, and somebody was like, "Why is my sock dirty?" And they pulled their shoe out. Like there's no bottom. And I mean, like it wasn't a small hole. No, we're talking about like this was like a 4-inch hole in the bottom of the shoe. Like it's a good chunk of shoe missing.
Like the thing about Doc Martens is like the sole is like grease resistant, acid resistant. Like there's so much. Like it's got a list of crap that it like I guess it repels. It's not necessarily like a non-slip shoe,
Right.
but like when you're transferring from front of the house to back of the house,
It's
like,
a good middle ground.
It's a good middle ground shoe. Like I have never. Well, I came close with my last pair that I just replaced because
Busting your ass.
they were like. It's because I like hit like a grease spot. Like I'm walking through the kitchen fine, but the soles were smooth, like dress shoe smooth, and like I hit like a greasy spot, and like it did like skid out from under me for a second, but as soon as like it left the greasy spot, like it started to regain traction. So it's like I did like a quarter split, instead of like the full split. Like I'll take a quarter all day. Like when your foot moves sideways like 3 inches versus like when you're on your back.
Chris, how was your week?
Hot.
Right now I can definitely understand that.
Everything there is to do right now is outside,
So
for the most part.
Chris has been doing some work on the food truck for us. Like he took like the hammer
Random
drill,
little
like
things.
random things that make our life much easier. But so yesterday I had him install the new Team Fat Kid sink in the Team Fat Kid kitchen, which turned into an ordeal, to say it lightly, because like the old faucet that was there, I'm gonna just say that it was definitely installed before the sink was installed into the counter.
It was terrible.
Because there was like, I don't know what you say, like a 3-inch nut with a bolt on it in a hole that was like 2 inches wide, maybe.
With other things already coming
with
through.
like the water supply going in there too. Like, it was like, how in the hell did, like, he's like, man, this is weird. He's like, we might need a specialty tool. And I was like, yo, let me get up under there and look. And I'm looking under this thing. I'm like, how in the hell they even do that? Like, it took us a lot longer than we anticipated. The producer was cool, and she went and got us Wendy's.
Aw.
Your Frosty's still in the freezer.
Nice.
If you don't take it today, there is no promises.
It'll still be here.
I didn't expect it to be here.
The good news is, if you pull it out of the freezer today, in like 5 minutes, you'll have a regular Frosty again.
True.
That sounds amazing.
All right, so I have some fun things lined up for the podcast today.
Fuck you. My week was all right. Cool. No problem.
Well, no one cares about you, Alex.
I mean, honestly, I could.
You haven't had a day off. We went to the DMV.
Yeah. No. We got the truck registered. That's highlight of the week. Yeah. Titles and tags and specialty plates soon to come.
Yeah,
And
inspections are done.
So
we got some more to come. But
yeah, but
it's
making
street
moves.
legal. We can drive it now without getting a ticket.
I mean, hey, I took over a new store with this week. That's kind of worth talking about.
We talked about that last week, didn't we?
Yeah, but I mean, I finally really
Actually
kinda settled
started-
in. Yeah.
So how's it going?
I mean, not bad really. Considering I took over GM and KM, I do have some support from the old GM. She hasn't completely left yet, so she's pulling some shifts in the kitchen and out front, and just she wanted to work some extra shifts to get some money, so it's working out. But I'm about to lose her except for 1 day a week. She's just down to Sundays because she has a new job. But I don't know. So far so good, and obviously was able to get Monday off, which I've already gotten 2 texts from the home office and the owner today.
Nice.
And told both of them it's Monday. I am not there. I'll deal with that tomorrow.
Second job.
Like, well, that is, in the way I look at it recently, especially now that we have the food truck getting going. Food truck's job number 1. Like, AJ Gators is job number 2. So, they have been.
Speaking of which, I should really call the fire marshal and line up a Wednesday inspection, see if I can get that knocked out.
We gotta send some info to some breweries as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I don't know. Overall, good week. pretty. It wasn't as hectic at work as I thought it was going to be, considering I took over both positions. I definitely skated through the weekend on wings, and I mean skated through. Like I definitely like the old GM saw how much my order was and was like, "You didn't order anything," and I was like, "I know," and I didn't run out of anything. But I like Thursday night, I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, Dooley and
I made a gross underestimation.
Dooley and I had to run it was like the truck's coming tomorrow, but like we're out of celery today.
Right, yeah.
Like celery, carrots, and like I think it was like iceberg lettuce. Like you know,
Right.
I can live with that. Like I'll just run to the store and grab that real fast. Like
That's
enough to get you through tonight.
I was thinking worst case scenario, I'd have to hit Restaurant Depot. But again, like, Thursday was busy. We got really hit Thursday night, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm going to fucking run out of everything. And I made a horrible decision. And nope, end of the weekend came, and I was like, well, shit. I'm good. Like, and my truck was probably $500 less than previous trucks. So now, granted, I just had to do a truck yesterday, and it was higher because I had to, actually bring the shit in that I didn't get last week. But still.
Our executive chef has been out. He actually this week came back today. Dooley's going on vacation. Round of applause.
He doesn't get vacation. What the hell?
Yeah, he worked all the way through furlough. He deserves his time. And so it worked out perfectly. Like the executive chef was ready to come back.
Right, is Dooley's ready to leave?
Yeah, Dooley's been ready.
Dooley's just been like, when are you coming back?
Yeah, so
Hurry up.
So we got everything square and it's working out. But like I've spent the last 2 weeks placing the order, and I've been really driving the inventory down.
Like a motherfucker.
I was like, oh man, like we're not summer busy like last summer. You know what I mean?
We're not busy.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't talked to anybody who has been
Really?
busy. Like, granted, I've talked to a couple stores that are doing roughly the same as what they were beforehand, but nobody's like, oh, yeah, we were slammed. Like
there's no UFC cards, and you have a full fucking bar of people fucking ordering and murdering you. But so I've been, which is good, because the product's fresher. I mean, well, as fresh as it's going to be coming from the supplier, because there's still some fresh meat issues. I mean, we're almost at the end of that, but
we hope. I mean,
yeah.
I will say, I know
fucking chicken got expensive as fuck.
Yeah,
Damn right it did.
Fuck yeah.
Damn right it did.
I want to give a shout out, though. I doubt any of them listen to this podcast, but I hope maybe one of them does, to the food purveyors of the large delivery companies.
Oh yeah.
Because it's hard for us to make an order trying to figure out how much we need with, the current COVID crisis and how many customers we're getting and so on. So can you imagine trying to do, the meat order for
Oh, the
300,000
buyers,
stores?
yeah. Right.
Like, hey, I need to buy 700 million pounds of meat this week.
For the Hampton Roads area.
Yeah, but, okay, so it's COVID. Now I need to get 300. I feel bad for that guy. Because I'm thinking about, my food truck is $1,300, maybe $2,000. This guy's ordering $2 million worth of product, hoping it doesn't go bad.
Just me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not counting the produce guy. That poor bastard.
That's a whole separate guy. You know what I mean? So I feel bad for them, and I know that's why we had a lot of the frozen meat issue. They were basically saying you got to order a day ahead of time because we have to thaw ground beef in particular.
Yeah, I mean, or we're gonna send you because we buy
frozen ground beef.
I mean, we buy. We normally buy a frozen chuck. We buy it. What is it, is a 60, 80 pound case?
For what?
For the
80.
For the
80.
80?
80.
There's 4 in there.
Yeah.
So we normally get those fresh.
There's 8, but I know what you're talking
But now
about.
they're now they're coming in frozen. I mean, it is what it is, man.
At least you have the product.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll thaw it. Hopefully I don't need this shit right now.
well, yeah. At one point, they didn't even have the logs. They were doing the little square patty packages.
Oh no.
It was still a 10-pound package, but it was literally you had to make your own burger still, whatever. But I mean,
our chicken, it's usually what 40 some a case.
we usually pay $40, $46, $48 a case for 6 ounce
Breast.
6 ounce breast. It's $48 to a case. Yeah. And then
62.
$75 fucking dollars, dude.
I'll say it's over $100.
And the
over
case is
100
half as big.
I'll say it's over $100 for chicken wings right now.
The case isn't half as big, Dooley. What do you
It's
mean?
the same size.
Yeah,
It's
it's the same size.
It's a 40-pound case.
Come on.
the same. The box that we got it in was smaller.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought it was
I
less.
The
like-
pack
I was
size,
like,
the
they're not
pack
changing
size
the
is the
back.
same.
No, I thought it was less.
No, they're saving on paper, man. They shrunk the box because they realized they could fit it all. Remember how
Speaking
much
of paper,
air gap there
Yeah.
was inside the fucking old box?
That's
Like,
that's a good one. Speaking of paper, I'm really curious about the impact of how much paper products we're going through. Like, what do you,
it's absurd, man.
what do
Like
you
with the
think
to-go orders.
Yeah, what do you think the extra cost is? Like, restaurants really don't turn a huge profit
Yeah.
to begin with, and so how much? I
And
mean,
then
like now
you're
you're
eating-
buying not even to-go products. Think about masks.
Oh,
You're
really?
buying. I mean, like just masks. They're what fucking like $40 a box or something. Like it's.
I couldn't tell you.
But at
I
the
don't
same
really.
time-
I don't really.
I think
look
it's.
at-
I think it's 43.
I'm in the
through
corporate world.
My food
The boss
company.
says you need fucking masks.
You buy
I
them.
buy them.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, apparently Aldi has them less than the food purveyor does.
I don't know if y'all are doing
Like-
it, but I know there are certain restaurants, especially down the oceanfront and everything. They actually have a surcharge now on their bills for COVID because of all the stuff that they have to buy for it.
We haven't.
yeah,
done
I
anything
don't.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's like one thing I don't think that you could really. I mean, if you did like if you always did like a dollar surcharge for to-go products, which I think is dumb. But if you always did it, continue doing that.
Well, that's because we always incorporate
Well,
cost
yeah.
into our
Well,
cost.
Yeah,
we
if you hide it, it's smart.
do.
Yeah.
That's because you could get it for here and still want a box at the end of the meal.
Yeah, so
if
we-
I have already tried, it's the same thing with dressings. Yes,
Yes.
well, I'm going to do that next. But dressings, like people are like, "Can I get another ranch?" I am not a fan of charging somebody 50 or 25 cents extra for getting that first extra ranch because, in
I'm
my
with you on
opinion,
that. I'm with you on
that should be built into the cost.
Yes.
That way, no offense to every customer out there, but I'm getting 25 cents off you if you don't get that ranch. And if you do get that ranch, I don't have to charge you for it. So you're not upset by an extra 25 cents on your bill. Like, you've already paid for it.
But then when you hit like your third and fourth
Yeah,
ranch,
now we're-
you're catching like a 50-cent charge
Now we're
every
getting
time
into
I bring
charge.
you another one.
But
Like,
that's
some
ex-
people are crazy with that shit, man.
well, that's acceptable. If you want 4 fucking ranches, fine. I'm going to charge you for 2 of them. Like, the first 2 came with it.
I
All
had
right?
this lady-
Or even the first 3, depending, you know? I mean,
I had this lady order extra tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Yeah, like she was not for wings, dude. Like we're talking, it was like
No,
for
no,
fish. It
no,
was
no,
like
I know
it was like
Well,
a
no,
fish
we-
sandwich.
no,
that,
we-
you know
we-
what?
we-
I feel like that has to be tried now. I can't imagine it's going to be very good, but I just feel like at one point we're going to have to do tartar sauce on a wing.
I'll do it.
I'm sure I've done it.
I mean, I don't know if I've done it.
Mayonnaise and pickles, I'm
I-
sure. But
Mac and cheese IPA,
so
bro.
like so basically, I bring her out a fucking soup cup of fucking tartar. You know, and I like, all right, so 2 tartars. All right, so like I upcharge her like $1 for this.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, I mean I'm not trying to rape
If you're talking
anybody.
like a soup cup of tartar, like, oh, $3.
Like, what, dude? She barely touched it.
That's what gets me. That's what really gets me. Same thing with, like, all right, coleslaw and potato salad.
Oh, coleslaw belongs in the trash.
Well, I'm with you, but here's the thing. I will not specify which
Words
one,
hurt.
but I was recently at a restaurant where, as a side of coleslaw, if you were eating in, they would give you like a 3-ounce portion instead of like a 4 or a 5-ounce portion. And I really was kind of like, well, I feel like we're cheating people, but let's face it, nobody fucking eats 4 ounces of coleslaw.
True.
Whatever.
So he was giving them a 3-ounce side. Fuck you, Dooley. He was giving
That
them a
was me.
3-ounce side.
that was me, goddammit.
Fuck you, Dooley. Anyway.
Look, he's damn it Dooley for a reason. He's just the fall guy. All right, it happens. But
Better
like,
not call me if you murder someone.
Well, what? You're not coming? Not. Fuck it. I'm calling Dennis then. Fuck you.
I
I
can
mean,
get rid of the body.
it'd probably be you.
I know places.
Dennis. Dooley pissed me off.
Okay,
Somebody-
Well, I wouldn't call
gotta-
you if I murdered you. I'd probably call you before I murdered someone.
we gotta go
I
to
got-
Suffolk.
I got
Dooley,
trouble.
why don't you meet me out here at Knott's Island on the Causeway
Nah,
near
nah.
no
We're gonna
one.
Well,
shoot this
y'all
cool-
heard it here first.
We're gonna shoot this cool ass video in the middle of nowhere.
in the dark. Bring a,
It's in Suffolk. It's not that far.
under
I
a
swear to
bridge
God.
in a tunnel.
can you do me a favor and bring some trash bags and duct tape?
Do you
Don't
have?
need
Do you
it.
have? Do you
Don't
happen
need
to
it.
have any lime?
Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it.
All right, we got this beer here.
Anyways, yeah. Before we incriminate ourselves here, do I know how to do this right now?
All right. It smells IPA-ish.
It does.
If I was a betting man, which I am.
Tastes like kind of like an IPA too.
Oh, I guess I should get a piece of paper ready.
There we go.
I'm gonna go. That's an IPA. I'm gonna say it is a.
Why the fuck does the notepad say "I love you"?
Aww.
I feel loved.
Because I love you.
All right, Julie, maybe you won't get murdered. All right, IPA.
You bought yourself some time, but it's borrowed time.
Where's Francis?
All right, so IPA. See, I'm gonna go double IPA,
Double IPA, I heard.
just because I know the bartenders pick these beers. So I'm gonna say it's a double IPA. I think it's gonna be like a 8.2. Like I'd have no like. This is like, shout out to the Casual Pint. My neighbor went up to the Casual Pint. They were like, "Hey, you want to come?" And I was like, "No, not really. But if you could create a 6-pack, that'd be awesome." Like, so they left it in the bartender's hands, and them knowing us. So,
They know Team Pack.
yeah, so I'm gonna say that's probably I'll say a 60 IBU. And my rating on this beer that has no point weight at all, I give that a 4, man. That's a good one.
I agree with you on the 4. I went a little different. I did stick to the single IPA. I gave it a 7.6 ABV, and I went with 22 IBUs. I think it's a little low on the bitterness.
You think, yeah, but I always fuck that up.
Well,
But
we all
so
do.
you think like a 7.6 is not a double?
It's riding the line.
Yeah.
I think 8 is really where you change it,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But yeah, I think it's 7.6 is riding the line, granted. But I'm going to go single, 7.6, 22 IBUs, and I'm going to give it a 4. Yeah, I agree with you on the 4. I think it's a pretty good beer. Chris, you want to weigh in?
Chris is giving Chris just looked at me like I'm fucked up. Like he looked at me like, you like that?
I mean, I'll go IPA, but I think for me, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I taste, it's not sour, but I feel like I get a hint of sour or citrus or something like
Well, I
that.
mean, citrus is normal in IPA with the hops. Like some of those Citra hops, like really bring like the grapefruit with it.
And that's the, like, aftertaste.
Look
I
at me
get.
talking about beer like I know what I'm talking about.
So proud of you.
So now the hard part, Chris.
I'll go like 7%.
And IBUs, don't worry, none of us know what the fuck we're talking about. Throw out a number between 1 and 100.
Oh, and put that back in the cooler when you're done because I have a surprise for the end.
Put that back in the cooler.
We're not finishing bottles today. There's a surprise. Come on, just put it back in the
I'll
cooler.
go 30.
Like after you read it and give us the,
But it's empty.
It's gonna be. Oh damn, that sucks.
That's what I was trying to show you, and I realized I couldn't show you because then it would ruin the beer.
Yeah.
30
yeah.
IBUs, heard. And
Had
then
a
what do you
break.
rate it, sir? 1 to 5.
I'll go like 4.
4,
Like,
all
it's
right.
easy.
Dennis! Pork on pork.
Single IPA. 6.5. 48. I give it 3.5.
See, I think you guys are going high on the IBU, but watch, I'm going to be totally wrong.
Well, what's
Dooley!
it-
But
What's
I'm
the
always
style,
fucking
though?
wrong.
I hope you are, because that means I'm right.
I'm gonna go wheat ale, and then
Fucking loser.
6.3, 30 IBU. I give that a 3.
So you're saying it's a filtered wheat?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. He's wrong. So,
Yeah, I was like,
this is the
fucking confused.
Sweetwater 420 strain hazy
Oh.
double IPA called
Really?
Trainwreck.
what?
Oh, fuck off.
I almost said hazy, but
It comes in at
I wish I would have.
8%.
Damn, I went
Jason's
over.
nailing 2 here. You know what? You're
77
still the
IBUs.
closest. I came in at 7.6, but I mean, you got the double IPA, and I feel like that's more impressive.
77 on IBUs.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck! That's 3 for Jason on closeness. I mean, he didn't nail ABV or IBU, but that's definitely. I'm gonna give him 2 points on this. He fucking out of the table nailed that beer the best. So congratulations! Can we get a round of applause for Jason, please?
Look at me. It's maybe it's because we haven't played this game in a fucking hot minute.
I don't know, but 2 points on the first beer. Jason's in a hard lead. Somebody's got to win, and I hope it's not Dooley.
He protect. He attack.
He shoot like Shaq.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's just crack another one and like continue the game. But like, let's talk a little bit about some sand fleas. So if you go over to our YouTube channel,
On Facebook.
Facebook. Like, so Dooley and I had the opportunity. I don't know, is that even wording it right? The opportunity to eat some sand fleas.
It was good. Like,
So evidently sand fleas taste exactly like shrimp. It's it's weird, man, because like to see them,
What else was I saying?
just to see them alive, and they look like fucking roaches, basically, or like a beetle. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird crustacean.
to me, it's like a fucking crawfish looking.
Yeah, without the tail.
Like baby.
It's like a crawfish without the tail. It's
Yeah.
just like the head with.
Yeah.
I'm out of this one, by the way.
Oh, did you see it?
It was impossible for me not to.
Okay.
I don't know. They looked interesting. I wouldn't mind trying it.
No, man. Like, okay,
Especially
so
the sauce.
it wasn't. Yeah, the taco that Troy made me, he forgot to put the sauce on.
Yeah.
He put the sauce on for Dooley,
It was banging.
but and evidently a family member makes that sauce. We'll talk about that later on. But it was surprisingly delicious. Like
The sauce or the sand fleas?
the sand fleas, like it's like they breaded them, they fried them. And like initial thoughts on that, like when you saw it alive and then you saw it fried, you got to get past that. Like when there's a table of people eating them,
You just dig it. I
yeah,
mean,
it's
you
like
just go
oh,
for
yeah,
it.
it's not hurting anyone else. So like we just tried a sand flea first, and then like they made us like a lettuce wrap taco, almost gluten free because it was breadhead.
All right, so
It was good, man.
It was rice flour.
What was the best part about it? Like, was it that it tasted like shrimp? Was that the best part? What was the worst part? Like, I'm thinking, like, did it have like a crunchy shell?
Yeah. So okay, so it's like I eat shrimp shells anyway.
Okay, you're weird.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, like I mean,
Yep.
sometimes,
Yep.
sometimes peeling shrimp is just extra work. It really depends on the thickness of the shell and the molting season and all that crap. But,
That
like,
and the
Does it
sauce.
come out in your poop?
That and the sauce.
I don't know. And all the flavor is on the shell.
Yeah, the sauce and everything. Yes.
And so, like
drunken
sometimes man, like I'll just gun a fucking like a
Hey
a
man,
steamed shrimp without
Hey,
fucking
if-
peeling it.
If there's a shrimp eating contest, just pop that bitch in.
Tail and all, dude. Like like fried shrimp and like they have like the little tail on there and like
The pointer.
You get like the little like when you clean up the plate and there's still like the little like I don't leave those rims like the little tails. Like,
you eat those too?
I just throw the whole thing in my mouth. Like it's
Is there a method to it? Because they have that sharp little tail. Like,
yeah.
have
You
to
don't
make
want to
sure,
you don't want to
like-
jam that in the roof of your mouth. But
Is it like put it along your jawline and crunch? Like,
well, no,
do you
like-
have a technique?
like, yeah, you bite half of the shrimp first, and you start chewing, and then like once you get like that worked down, and then like you just throw the rest in. I'm not saying like a U10.
So eating a sand flea really wasn't that different since you're
No,
a shrimp
yeah.
shell cruncher.
Yeah, like I mean, like okay, so like sometimes with shrimp shells and shrimp legs, like
Weird.
they'll get stuck in your teeth a little bit, but with the sand fleas, they did not.
Yeah,
Like,
it just went down.
yeah, like the legs were so fried and crispy and delicious. Like
The best thing about it, it's free.
you just go to the beach with like that weird shovel,
Yeah, it'll-
and we're gonna go hang out with them again today.
Yeah.
And he's gonna deep. I've never had a deep fried minnow. To me, minnow's bait.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. so I've never
But
eaten
you know what?
those, so-
He said we're gonna have some minnow French fries, and I'm down.
I mean, they're the
I'll
same size as
definitely try
anchovies,
it.
so I can't imagine it's gonna be that much different. But I just, no, they're bait. You
It
catch
depends.
minnows
I
to
guess
catch
I-
other fish. Is
Okay,
weird.
but to me, a minnow is a freshwater fish,
yeah.
and to me, freshwater fish usually have like a more fishy flavor than like a saltwater fish.
Well, we're gonna find out with the minnow
In-
because
okay.
that's something we definitely
Question,
haven't done.
though.
All right.
Or is seafood naturally seasoned because it's?
Saltwater?
I mean, it's
Well,
you-
you can't say seafood.
You've been
now.
brined your whole life.
You have to go. Is saltwater
Saltwater seafood. Well, that's seafood to
naturally
me.
seasoned. Well, but I mean, there's plenty of freshwater shit.
is that seafood?
Crawfish.
Is that seafood?
I would.
They don't live in
consider
the
it
water.
seafood.
They live in mud.
Mud bugs.
It's still a crustacean, which I would
Is
consider seafood.
freshwater
Shrimp.
fish seafood?
Yes.
Okay.
and this is Team Fat Kid with consider the following.
New segment.
Oh, so
All I know is I can't wait.
yeah, we're gonna eat some fried minnows later. We definitely we're gonna pull out in the outdoor kitchen today. We're gonna pull out the rotisserie for the first time.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that. I've been obviously, Troy is our neighbor. He's been like on this YouTube, this Vietnamese YouTube kick. Okay. And like, so I mean, I don't know if I can call it a kick because it's a kick for me because like
You're
never
not
seen
Vietnamese.
this before. Maybe this is normal for him, but so there's this old man, and he calls him old man, and I can only imagine that's like
The name of his channel?
The name of his channel, like Old Man Cooks. A Vietnamese dude, and he does like this. He did this pork belly that like blew my mind. So
Now we're gonna try that.
now we're gonna try to recreate it while watching the YouTube video on his drop-down HD screen in his backyard.
I love your neighbors.
How is that a baby back boar?
Oh shit! I forgot about the boar.
Wait,
All
what?
right, so
Nope.
No.
Pause.
beer.
Beer.
Yeah.
And then baby back boar. It's just protein.
Okay, that style is a little different.
That's real.
I'm gonna give one hint. I can pretty much guarantee everyone at this table has had this beer.
Oh shit! I know.
Let
what
the
it
fun
is.
begin.
I can't. I know what it is.
You already know?
I believe so.
Do you see it in the pack? Is that why?
No, because I'm pretty sure that's the one I shoved in the pack.
Oh, all right. Well,
So-
then, in that case, we'll come to you
So
last.
yeah, like I won't play this round because I already have the fucking 2-point lead. Because like I can nail it right now.
Oh, heard. Confidence or cockiness, gentlemen, we'll find out. Dooley, you're up.
I know what it is. Like once, yeah.
I'm just gonna go IPA. Shit.
I don't know that style. I hope
that
it's.
sounds-
I hope it's not a style.
That sounds
An
delicious.
IPA shit, huh?
Would you like your shit porter or
It's
your
a
IPA
bit
shit?
nutty.
Nutty.
Has a little bit of corn flavour to it, yeah.
It's the best accent you've ever done, sir.
I'm gonna go with 5.5,
5.5.
and then fucking 20 IBU.
Heard and rating?
Give it a 4.
4. Heard. Dennis?
See,
Let's say, come on, Jason, you can do it.
I don't know the style. It's not an IPA. That's for damn sure.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Pilsner.
Pilsner heard?
5.1. 25. I'll give it 4. Even 4.5, actually. That was actually really good. I didn't get enough of it, though.
Chris, care to guess?
I really have no idea, but
As he grabs a Miller Lite. I have no idea.
I know what that one is. I don't know. It
We'll come-
almost
we'll come
tastes
right back
like
to that
Blue
in a second.
Moon or something to me. It almost tastes like a Blue Moon.
Is that what your guess is?
So a Belgian White would be Blue Moon.
I think so. I mean, it's so close to it.
To me, it tastes too smooth to be a Blue Moon.
All right. Belgian white. What do you got on ABV?
Whatever they are. 5.4.
5.4.
5.4 heard. IBU. Take a guess.
It probably doesn't even have any, but 20.
And then rating? 1 to 5.
Well, if it is what I think it is, it's like a 5.
Jason, do you want to...
Because I like Blue Moon, I really do. But I don't drink it often
Stella
enough.
Artois.
It is indeed Stella Artois.
Really?
Really? I told you.
No
Everybody
way.
here has probably had this beer.
Yep.
It is Stella Artois, the Belgium. It is 5% alcohol. Dennis coming in closest at 5.1, but still going over. No one really came close. I mean, Chris came closest with Belgian White. And you know what? We're going to give it to him.
I should have guessed that, though. I've had way more Stella than I've had Blue Moon.
Well, I'm going to give you the point for being the only Belgium guest on the board, and you're new, so that
I'll take
counts.
whatever I can get.
Plus,
Put that back in the cooler because this is going to be fun later.
I really don't want Dooley to win.
It sounds like a hurricane of beers is going to occur.
No. Like, okay.
37 IBU.
Because,
37 heard, no one came close.
so we just enjoyed the, what's that, the Korean barbecue?
Yeah.
Is it late July? What is
Yeah,
it?
late July snacks, classic tortilla chips, Korean barbecue. Freaking delicious.
I think it could have used more flavor.
I think it
A
could
little
too.
more kick. A little more kick.
Yeah, like, more like the corn chip. Really, it's a good chip.
It's a good chip, but the Korean barbecue flavor
Yeah.
doesn't come through as strong as you want it to.
So, this is lining up for later on. You guys are unaware of this
Of course.
situation.
We never know what the fuck is going on through your head. Like, Troy came over today, before you got back, and was like, what's the plan today? Looking at me, like, I have any fucking idea. And I was like, well, there's a podcast. I think we're going to cook, and then maybe another podcast. He was like, all right, cool. You know what time? And he was like, nope, I got nothing, man.
Yeah. So okay. So what's going on? And we'll get into it in a little while. But so
Man up, bitch.
my brother
Ha ha ha.
has sent me another delicious product.
Oh, did he do his delicious product?
He did not.
Fudgy. Love you, Lauren.
He's waiting like this. He gets, he works like a bulk shift and then he gets bulk time off. But right now, his counterpart isn't there. They quit.
I know.
Those are good.
I know
Those
for a
good.
fact he has all the tools to not shit himself.
Quite literally.
So that's a Trader Joe's. What is it?
Ghost pepper potato chip. I like how you changed the subject on that, by the way.
They're good as shit.
Yeah, those are really good, and they're lattice cut. They're really crispy, and I like the packaging looks good, but the chips are whole inside. Like they're not broken up little bits. We're gonna pass me that one back down here because we got one more. Let's do another beer because we gotta get through this before we can switch topics.
By the way, topic while we're talking about beer. The elevator shit story.
Yeah, I wrote that one down, but you said you might have had a brown note.
Yeah.
You might have?
Well,
Might have?
No, I did.
Julie was talking to me, and he said something about a brown note, and I was like, "Yo, man, save it for the podcast." Like, I don't want to hear about it at work. Granted,
You kind of wanted to, but
I want to because I
Yeah.
think it's funny. I think people shitting themselves is like one of the most hilarious things ever. But so let's start with your brown note before we get into the elevator shit story.
Okay, so
Oh, they're not the same?
No, the
This is even better.
one stems from the other. But
I remembered this shit story because it was repressed memory. Because after we were talking about the whole elevator thing, so it was I don't know a couple of months ago, 3-4 months ago, no, 6, and so I'm leaving work. It was closing shift, getting off at like 11, and I feel the rumble in the stomach and everything. I'm like, I can wait till I get home. It's fine. I'm only like 20 minutes away. I get almost home. As I said, I get almost home.
almost home.
And I pull into the driveway. We have one of those, like, pretty diesel type of driveways that you do
I've been
around
to your
about-
fucking
yeah.
house, dude. I know, like it's. I would say that it is probably close to. I'd say it's a little shy of 1/8 of a mile your driveway.
Yeah. So driving up there, and then where all the cars are parked, I didn't even park my car. I just kind of.
Like how I did today and almost ran over Dennis.
That shit was kind of funny.
But, like, I get it, like, where all the cars are, and I just park it just randomly. Run in the house, and my sister's like, hey, I'm like, no talking! I run, and I'm trying to get to the bathroom on the downstairs, because I'm not making it upstairs. So,
Oh yeah, when you're on the cusp, trying to negotiate stairs is a bad idea.
Yep.
I was at that point where, like,
I've done it. I know.
you know where a snapping like, a snapping turtle is, like, you know it's about to bite?
A snapping.
And it's kind of just creeping right there. I got right into the bathroom, and I was like, I don't know. Stripped down, and as I stripped down, it started going. I got right in the shower, and I was like, oh no.
Waffle stomp.
No.
So knowing that you had to poop, you decided that it was a great idea I'm going to strip all my clothes off. I mean,
I wasn't trying to have collateral damage on the toilet.
look, bro, like you. First off, get your butt cheeks on the toilet,
Right?
You can pretty much take care of the
It was already
undressing
happening.
while...
It was already happening as I was stripping down.
That's fucking soft serve machine nozzle broke.
Priorities,
There was
Dooley.
Me,
Sit
myself,
down
and everything
first.
over here.
Priorities. Pants down, sit down, then strip.
I mean, unless you were
sitting.
unless you were in the midst of like rooster tailing, like you don't just like let that go. But on this note, as we're talking about your situation, so I had a slight situation this week myself. Dilly was late, so I had to clinch for a while.
Someone just shit themselves? Dennis.
So I go to the bathroom and like I'm wearing chef pants with the drawstring, and sometimes if you pull the wrong string, you happen to tie yourself into a knot.
Yeah.
And so
You cannot get your pants.
that you cannot like. I hit a small panic moment because like by the time Julie had gotten to work and we had gotten through the tickets, I was like, okay, dude, I really gotta go. It's like 2 cups of coffee.
Oh, you're talking about that when you're like, I need to go.
Yeah. Like when I was like, oh, like we were. I think we were doing an order or whatever, and I was like, here, take the clipboard, I gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
And I
You
get
ran
to,
out
I
of the
get to
fucking
the,
walk-in.
and I grabbed the wrong string, so I tied my chef pants into this knot, and the knot was so perfect that
You had to cut it.
no, like the knot was. The knot was so perfect. Like if I was gonna tie something to the roof of a car, I could not tie this knot. Like it was not coming undone. So what I decided to do was the shimmy, and so I shimmied it down because it's go time, and then I worked the knot like in the crouch position. While dropping a deuce. Like,
So you did basically a sit
Kind
and
of,
splash.
it's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
You almost did a sit and splash?
yeah, it was close. But yeah, the knot was impressive, and like I couldn't tie this knot, and like when I tie my chef pants, it's not like I'm a fucking Boy Scout. It's like I tie it like I'm tying my shoe. But then, like, I pulled the wrong fucking string somehow, and that shit, like, fucking was, like, a fucking double half-hinge fucking whatever knot. Like, it was impressive. Let's do this beer.
Which, also that brings me to one thing I asked Jason.
Ooh.
What's going to happen when we have the food truck and someone's got to drop a deuce?
We've already established that when we were in California, we didn't run into this issue.
I will say, we are partnering with a lot of people, and I'm really hoping that if we're partnered with a brewery and we
We'll
have
have
to
a
take a
bathroom,
shit, that they would allow us to do so.
You got to buy a
I'll
beer
buy a
after
beer.
work.
After work.
I'll buy a beer right the fuck now.
This is my business.
I gotta use your bathroom. Customers only. Bro, give me a beer. I got this. I'll chug this
Customers only,
shit right
motherfucker.
now.
I work here right now.
I will chug that beer while I'm taking my shit.
Right.
Fuck you.
Right? Fuck, look, by the time I make it back to the truck, the beer will be gone, and I will have gone to the bathroom. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
I'm a big
So
guy. I
let's
can
do this
handle it.
beer, and let's bring up the elevator shit story. All right, so this one's dark.
No, not really dark. It's more.
It's amber.
Yeah.
Amber.
But
I'll go
I
first.
want to call it an amber. Go ahead.
I'm liking the amber description.
I'm thinking lager, like amber lager. 6.5, like 50 IBU. I'll give it a 4.
Jason?
I'm still.
Dennis?
I'm in the lead, so I'm taking my time.
Amber Ale.
There's a burn in that thing, like not like a heat burn, but there's like something in there, like a spice or something like that's.
Yeah. Amber
I was-
Ale.
I was kind of getting some oak.
5.5. Actually, no. 5.8. Sorry.
I just
really
went
dry.
5.8, you bastard.
Yeah.
really
And I'll go with 35 for the IBUs. I'll give that a
Chris, you try
3.5.
I did. I have no idea what that is.
I'm also going amber ale, 5.8, 42 IBUs, and I'm going to give that a 3.5 as well. Jason?
I'm gonna go out on a little bit of a limb here. Go ahead.
Dun, dun, dun.
I still think it's an IPA, but it's not.
I like how you got that on your scroll.
It's an IPA.
Huh?
Next one down.
I'm gonna stick with it. It's an IPA. I think it's a 6.5. I think the IBUs on this are high though. I think I'm gonna put it like at a 72, and I give it a 3.
Chris?
I guess I'll say it's some type of IPA. I'm thinking 7 or so percent, and really high IBUs, like really high.
85?
Yeah,
Like a 7.
And on a rating?
it's like a 2 for me. It's too strong.
This is.
Oh, it's a Mullet Stout, ain't it? That's the Flying Dog.
It is not at all what you think it is, sir. It is
okay.
Flying Dog, but it is Raging Bitch Belgian IPA.
Boom.
Jason getting the IPA again with Chris. All right, so we're coming in at 8.3%. Chris coming in the closest at 7. Can I get an IBU?
60.
60 IBU. Dooley came in the closest without going over at 50, but Chris got 2 out of 4. Well, 2 out of 3.
It came
Rating
in
doesn't
bitter
count.
to me, but like I still have issues with the IBUs and like water being 0, and then something being like super hoppy. Like I'm still so confused on the IBU level.
Jason, you're no longer in the lead. Chris is tied with you.
Well, I'm confused
I
because
got a point with that one too. I called it an IPA.
And
That's a 3. I got 3 points.
if someone told me
No.
what the beer it was,
So the
No.
commissioner's denying me my fucking dead-on IPA.
it was it was a Belgian IPA.
Oh, shit.
Chris also gets IPA.
There it is! And did he get a point for IPA on that one?
He got a point because he got 2 out of 3.
Oh, come on. All right.
You got 1, he got 2, so I'm giving the point to Chris. Mostly because, fuck you guys, Chris is new. This is like Steel nailing one from California. I don't give a fuck if you guys got it dead on. If Chris got close, he's getting a point. Steel fucking guessed one from California. That motherfucker, look. He could win Hops Roulette and not even try a beer, alright? I don't even know what to say about that shit.
All right, so let's pour another one, and we're gonna eat another chip, and we're gonna talk about the elevator shit story.
Yay.
So I'll give you a little background.
On the chip or the elevator shit story?
The elevator shit story.
I mean, either one would have been fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass that around first because I'm talking. So we'll talk about it after we get done eating it. So, a gentleman who works at the hotel, night audit. He was going around in the middle of the night, or early morning. Like I think it was like the 1 o'clock hour. He is the only one in the hotel. Why he chose to do this at 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't know. But, sometimes, everything needs to line up to make a perfect story. So, there's this thing in the hotel, maybe you've heard of it, it's called an express checkout. And that's like when they go and they slide your bill under the door. You have a credit card on file. Yep. You don't even have to worry about it. That's just your receipt to take with you. So, tomorrow morning, you just grab your receipt off the floor after they slid it under the door, and you're off and on your merry way. You leave your keys in the room kind of thing. And so at 1 a.m., he's going to do the express checkouts, and he's the only one in the building. So he gets in
the only employee.
The only employee, yeah. The only employee in a sold-out hotel, which is weird in the first place.
Yeah.
But, so he decides that he's going to go do the express checkout, and he gets stuck in the elevator at 1 a.m. So luckily he had a cell phone on him, because if you in the hotel, if you pick up actually we don't even have the phone box, it's just the
Emergency call button.
it's a button, and that rings the front desk, but he is the employee who's supposed to be at the front desk. So he had his cell phone with him, luckily. So he calls another employee. He's stuck in the elevator. So the employee that got off at 11 o'clock at night came back to assist him and try to get him out of the elevator. Long story short, he was in the elevator for an hour, and they had to call the fire department. So Dooley and I spun this in our heads. Like, so we were having a conversation, like, what if he forgot his phone?
Literally just smoking a cigarette, and we're like, how bad could this get?
Yeah, like, so if he didn't bring his phone onto that elevator, he would have been there until I got there at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. Now, me being me, I would have not have questioned why the fuck he wasn't at the desk when I got there, because him being the only person there, I was like, oh, maybe he's in the back. Maybe he went to take a pee. I would have just grabbed the keys and went about my day. So that means
He would have been in there.
He would have still been in there, and we would have went on about our day. And I mean, I'm assuming at some point somebody would have come to the restaurant and been like, "Yo, there's no one at the front desk."
Or even before that, like usually you have checkouts that are like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning that are like the air crews and stuff like that. So we were thinking like, if there was like 5 or 6 people at the front desk, just like, yo.
Yeah, if there was if there was a line of people, and I walked in and there's no one there, like, yeah, I would have started looking for him. But
something's wrong.
yeah, but like if I walked in, so his phone is on the desk, and I walk in and I grab the keys and I just go about my day, I would not have known that he was locked in the elevator, even if he was hitting the call button, because I was like, Julia, at that point in time, like, I would have just went to sleep. Like, there's nothing I can do now.
Like, the lights are off and everything. It's like, fuck it. Like, take my chef
so
coat off.
he's in the dark.
In the elevator.
In the elevator. Like, oh, and to add insult to injury, or whatever, however you want to call it, he is scared of the dark.
Oh, fuck.
So the fire department came and got him out, but we're going worst case scenario, Julie and I. And it was like, so if you're locked in the elevator with no phone, and like, yeah, I'm just going to go to sleep now. So what do you do?
What if you're in the case scenario of like me, and I'm assuming like Alex, you got to go to the bathroom quite a few times a day. And it's
Well, you got you singled out.
and the one thing
I know,
else
right? I like how I got put in that one.
Yeah, I was gonna
well,
say.
because you take you have that med thing, right?
Yeah, it's called prevention. That's because so I don't have to
yeah.
take a shit 9 times a day.
But so like, just thinking like, what was it, just as the fire department is like opening the fucking door, you're just straddling a shit in the middle, like in the corner of the fucking
Alex
elevator.
pushing
You're just
by
like,
the heat is
I'm
null and
so
void right
sorry.
now.
Don't look. Oh god.
It's like, yeah, if you break down and take a shit in an elevator, that's exactly the moment that the fire department is going to open the door.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I have to witness this.
So, like, at that point in time, like, because Julie and I had to ride the elevator. I forget what the hell we were doing, but we had to go. It like, we're looking at the elevator, and homeboy was just stuck in there for an hour. We've had some elevator issues.
Yeah.
And so, like, we hit the button, and we're like, are we actually going to get in this bitch? And, like, we had a cart with us.
I
They were- I think we're doing
I
floor
was
run.
going to say, I like the stairs.
I think we're doing floor run though.
You know what, though? He got paid for an hour to sit in an elevator and play on his phone.
Well, true. Does that make
If
him
he's- if he's
does
scared
that
of the
make him
dark?
does that make him a professional gamer?
I don't know. If he's scared of the dark, I'm sure it wasn't a pleasant hour. But,
I mean, at least he had his phone, and there was some sort of light.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm with you, though. I think
made
I
a
would have just
feeling
been
at
like, well,
home.
fuck it. I'm going to curl up in this corner.
yeah,
I'm going to
like,
go to sleep. Somebody will wake me up eventually.
somebody's gonna get me out of here.
Hopefully.
But
Like, do you like? Oh shit, I gotta pee. Like, how long do you hold that?
I mean,
That's
these
why-
are-
that's
Like,
why
before
you
you just
set a
like
corner.
pick a corner and like, I'm
Pick
gonna
a
piss
corner.
in this corner.
I mean, like,
Exactly.
can you crawl out of the top of the elevator?
Did you not
I
see The
looked
Office?
at the elevator. I was like, yeah, I totally would have fucking
That's
gone
what
that
I
way.
would have done.
Have you not watched The Office?
No.
No,
You-
I don't watch The
you
Office
don't watch
either.
The Office?
but
They had that ass in the episode.
like me and Jason took it a step further, and it was like, what if him and me both got stuck in the elevator? And it's like, Jason, I got shit.
Don't you fucking do it.
Don't you do it.
fucking
Don't you
do
See,
it.
I feel like, all right, if I was alone in an elevator, I would definitely wait as long as possible to go any type of bathroom. Because I don't want to deal with that shit or piss. Like, I
Or
don't want to smell
it.
that the whole
No,
fucking
no,
time.
no.
If you were alone, or it doesn't
I
matter.
don't think it fucking matters.
It doesn't
Like, I don't
matter.
wanna deal with
I'm
it.
just gonna like. It's
Now,
at that point in time, it's like, I'm going to hold this as long as I
Don't get
fucking
me
can.
wrong. If I could get on top of the elevator
You're going to make a shit on top of the elevator?
and then get back in the elevator, yeah, sure, why not? It's not my problem anymore. I don't have to deal with that. Like,
And the
yeah.
connecting
Close
fucking
the hatch.
I was
Where's your
thinking-
bathroom? Up there.
I was thinking more of
I'm
taking a
sorry.
piss. Like, yo, I'll just take a piss off the side of the elevator. Like, I can't get out the doors. They're locked. All right, fine, whatever. But, like, cool. I'll just take a piss off the side of the elevator, and then I don't
Fucking
have to smell
Alex's
it.
Mission Impossible
But
fucking
it just-
piss.
but-
Like, the only- hi guys, welcome back to Team Fat Kid. The only reason why I'm recording this shit is because you will not believe it.
I got locked in an elevator, motherfuckers, and I am pissing off the side.
I'm sorry, but if I'm able to get up, on top of the elevator, then I'm just gonna. There's a damn ladder right there for an access and everything.
Yes, but
Elevator
you
shaft.
realize opening the fucking elevator doors to get back into the hallway requires 2 people.
No, it doesn't.
No, not from the inside.
No, not from the inside of the shaft. It
Not from
doesn't.
inside the shaft. There is a latch that like you can flip down, and
Alright.
now when the elevator is at that floor and there's 2 sets of doors. Now you're talking you
You're
might
fucked.
need 2 people.
Yeah.
Because those bitches do not want to. Trust me, I've gotten people out of elevators. Like, you do not want to be alone. Like when you use the elevator key,
Yep. No, I mean, it's...
and you flip the latch, and then like you open the first doors, and then like shit, there's a second set of doors. And like, it's
they
like,
do not open easily.
No, you gotta like wedge your fingers in there, and like you gotta work. Like
Beer?
I just felt bad for the guy.
It's purple.
I was gonna say that's a purple drink. I got a thing in there.
All right, so this is gonna be our last one on the Hops Roulette because we're running into an hour, and
That's good. My cup has a hole in it.
How does your?
I don't know. It's on the side.
That's sour.
yeah, it is.
Woo!
All right.
I got a feeling I know which one this one is.
All right, Chris.
I got nothing on this one.
Definitely some sort of sour. Trying to think. I'll go with like 6%. IBUs. I don't know. I'll do like 30 on that, and I'll do 3 because I can't drink too many sours.
Jason?
I'm afraid of
I don't know what the fuck is going on over
Yeah,
there, but you
yeah,
look
yeah.
demonish.
So I believe that this is also a sour. I'm gonna say it's a 5.6, and the IBU's probably like a 10. I'll give it a 2.5.
Dooley.
I'm gonna go with the goes.
I don't like that I agreed with you.
It's just 6%,
Those is a good call.
and I'm gonna go with 15 IBU. I'm gonna go with 4.
All right, I'm just basing this off what I saw at the store today, but from the taste of it, it sounds like it would be it. Dogfish Head Super 8 Super Gose. Ooh, 5.3.
Did you just have this one like yesterday?
No, I haven't tried it yet. I just saw when we were standing at fucking Harris Theater for 45 minutes earlier
shit.
today. I'll say like 55 for 55 for the IBUs, and I'll give it a 3.5. It's actually pretty decent. Sour, but good.
I know that you're wrong, so I just wrote down Goza, because that at least seems like a good guess.
Okay.
But this is da-da-da-da,
Nope, definitely not.
Hardywood's Virginia Pride collaboration, Tropic Like It's Hot. It is a sour ale with passion fruit, pineapple, blueberry, and butterfly pea flower. Alcohol at 6%. I need some Ibus. God damn it!
I know I hit the 6.
Chris hit 6, but so did Dooley. I don't like that.
Oh,
Chris, you also got sour, so you're ahead
13
of Dooley.
IBUs.
13 IBUs.
So-
Dooley went over. So
went
did Chris. Well, fuck, all right.
That's a-
Jason and I are the only two that went under, but I'm going to give it to Chris again because he got the sour and the 6% dead on. So that is another point for Chris. And if that's the last beer, Chris wins this round of Hops Roulette 3-2. Can we get a round of applause? He's on it. Oh my fucking God. Dooley, when you're done, hit the round of applause button again for yourself for actually being ready.
Fuck it, actually. Hold on.
Oh, shots fired first? Okay, I'm good. Why does this look like a vitamin?
Just eat it.
I mean, I'm...
Chew it or just swallow
Chew it up.
Fuck, hold on. I gotta
All
take
right,
this
we're all doing acid. Cool.
This is what fucking Lauren sent us, isn't it?
I don't like that right as I fucking start biting into it.
It's not bad.
All right. Now I'll explain some things. Dilly, you're going to have to pull something up. That's weird.
That is weird flavor.
Kind of like a berry finish.
Yeah.
Very finished, but
Okay.
so
So,
meat texture to it.
Dilly, just go ahead and Google Miracle Berry.
Oh,
It's not a laxative or anything crazy, right?
No. Okay, so
We'll
now...
find out soon enough, sir.
Just that right there.
Yep. Or the pills, whatever. Yeah, there it is, right there. I'm holding that in my hand. All right, so what this does is it changes your taste buds for the next 90 minutes.
Wait, what?
That's why I had us eat a bunch of different shit and drink a bunch of different beers, because now we can go back and eat these chips, and everything's supposed to taste different. Like, evidently lemons are supposed to be super sweet. Chili peppers is supposed to be very interesting.
Whatever, hand me the bag of chips, because I'm
I'll
not
say,
feeling
yeah.
any different,
Yeah,
so
I'll-
let's find out.
So what we should do is eat this and do a little nitro again.
I'll do a little nitro. I ain't afraid of it. After watching fucking him, Alex just crush it.
What's nitro?
I'm not getting anything really different off of that.
No.
Little Nitro was a spicy gummy bear that we ate that was 9 million Scovilles. That was 900 times hotter than a jalapeno. And wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I think it made it a little more spicy, but it didn't really...
I mean, you got a lemon? Because now I'm really curious.
I know, right?
No, but it's cool because I got a Stella, and
All right.
we all know what a Stella tastes like.
Apparently not, since
Yeah.
no one guessed it was a Stella. But, you know.
Okay, Jason.
all right. The PBR does taste different.
Well, I'm about to drink a Miller and see what that tastes like.
Tastes like a Miller?
It's super fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet as fuck. It's like,
Here,
what the
now
hell?
let's try this. Try this.
I'm gonna grab one.
Okay, that's a little fucking weird.
Yeah, we'll try.
I mean, it's not like, I don't think it's over the top sweet, but it definitely, it's definitely sweeter than usual.
A lot sweeter. Hell yeah.
So I want to go back to that goes if you got any left.
We do.
All right, so let's
well,
do
wait,
it. Let's do.
the goes or you mean the sour that we just did?
So here, give me a little Stella. Let's do the Stella first because that's what we were
I
talking
don't say it
about.
lasts 90 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's 90 minutes. So finish that. What's with the face, Dooley? You look disappointed.
I mean, I'm disappointed. How the fuck did Dooley not finish a beer? I usually have to refill him.
I know, right?
Oh my god, that's not good.
Excuse me.
It's so weird. Like after drinking a Stella at the start, and now drinking a Stella now.
Ew.
Okay, so maybe it's because I'm a
Was that
sweet fan,
Stella,
but that's
or
not
was it the-
horrible. I don't
It's
think
not
it's...
horrible. It's
It's
not
a terrible
sweet.
Stella. Like,
Yeah.
it's a terrible Stella.
That was a Stella, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I again, it is a little bit sweet,
Can
but
you,
it's not over, like,
can,
it's
can
not...
We, can we go to the actual like webpage or whatever so we can get like a...
I kind of want to kind of buy some of these just so I can fuck with people at the bar.
Alright, so we got the ghost pepper chili.
Get the numbing
chip.
berries, they're way better.
The which ones?
Numbing berries, like the
Numbing
Chinese
berries.
numbing berries.
I didn't taste it when I was eating it, but I still had the heat from it.
There's still a little heat. No, I don't really think it affected that at all. Alright, so let's learn more.
I actually feel like it's a little less heat.
You'll get it on the back end. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it tones it down while you're eating it, but I don't taste it.
I don't know.
Alex, give us a read.
Tastes sweet.
Trailblazers from the beginning. We stumbled upon the Miracle Berry in 2008 when it was more expensive than its weight in gold. Recognizing its potential health and social impact before anyone else, MBerry strived to produce the best products and make them available across the country. They are in 7 countries that we operate out of and are expanding every year. In 2008, 11 years of delivering reliable, organic, high-quality Miracle Berry products. And they have more than 1.2 million MBerry tablets sold every year and enjoyed for a flavor-tripping time. Oh, God. All right. The history of the Miracle Berry. This fruit is native to Africa's... You can't scroll while I'm reading, asshole. To Africa's Gold Coast, and history integral to everyday diet for tribes spread across modern-day Sierra Leone, Ghana, and Nigeria. Kankies, an acidic cornbread. Pitto, a sour palm wine. And Gutto, a tart gruel, were made delicious by the miracle fruit.
Scrolling.
The miracle fruit was first introduced to the Western world by French explorer Chevalier de Marche in 1725 and have intrigued scientists around the globe ever since. MBerry bases our miracle fruit farms in Taiwan to replicate a suitable human environment. We use cutting-edge technology to preserve the fruit's magic entities and bring them to your door swiftly and affordably. Look, son of a bitch. It all began...
we don't need this much. But, okay, so not a sponsor. But, so they harvest a lot of... Well, I want to go more about the berry and what it does.
Host a flavor tripping party.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's different. It makes your beer, like, it makes, like, a Pilsner taste sweet.
It does say my
can
beer
we,
sweet shit.
Can we get on that sour? I want to see what that does.
I'll say, because it says something about banished sour flavors.
So this lasts for
Like,
90 minutes. That's why I didn't do it at the beginning of the podcast. Because it would really fuck with our palates. Like, and it would have been fun. Because hops roulette would be super interesting.
Right?
When
So this is an IPA. This is sour. Fuck.
What is this? I have no fucking idea.
So yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow, that is super sweet.
Yeah.
It's like a grape soda.
It's
Yeah, so
literally
the sour
purple-
is
it's
really
literally-
gone.
It's literally a purple drink.
That's dangerous. Eat one of those and like, give me all your sours right now. Like,
So like inside the box, which is cool, it has like looks like an airline ticket. It's a passport to flavor, if you would. Oh, yeah. My brother sent these to me, and he was like, I was like, what the hell is this? He's like, oh shit, I forgot I sent those. It has like a little card to like pairing suggestions. Lemons and limes, oranges, tomatoes, cranberries, obviously. Enlightening, they're saying hot sauce, balsamic vinegar, barbecue sauces, stout beer
What?
is enlightening. Tequila, goat cheese.
That's a weird
so,
swing.
So
Yeah.
for the adventurous,
Tequila
they
to
say-
goat cheese. That's a weird swing. Let me
So,
say.
so for the adventurous, which I don't know if you know anything about us, but we're pretty adventurous eaters. So if you guys can entertain while I go make an adventure.
Fuck.
You fucking little bitch. I was with you.
Why? You should have known this was coming. I mean, like something was
it's
going to
gonna have,
happen.
club crackers. I know there's a mango habanero cheddar in there. Well, not cheddar. I'm sorry, mango habanero Gouda.
Well, now I'm fucking totally down. I
Yeah.
mean, but
But at the same time, that he said something about Melissa. You mother.
did he just fart?
No, he got a veggie tray. Now I'm kind of seeing why.
I
Could you
hope,
imagine celery on this stuff right now?
I hope he doesn't bring in a veggie tray.
On this stuff.
No, we're good. All right.
Okay.
He
Oh,
didn't. He
fucking
didn't show up
mustard.
with a veggie tray
No.
because we.
Okay, so what they
showed up with a
say
good old mustard.
for the adventurous to try mustard. So
Is there a
Spoonful of
particular
mustard.
reason?
I don't have a fucking
A
clue.
spoonful of mustard helps.
I'm not
some
gonna give
medicine
everybody a
go
spoonful. I just
down.
want to give you
Medicine go down. Medicine.
take one and pass it.
Dear God, stop.
Oh shit! I forgot to bring myself a spoon. Oh well.
I'm sure
got-
you,
you
did
got
that on
fingers?
purpose. He said, "You got fingers, bitch."
It's a squeeze bottle. You got
Pass
fingers.
it.
It's not like you got to dip your finger in there and squeeze some out.
Oh, I did. I put one down. I'm good. I brought 5. I'm smart.
Well,
Well, at least it's French's.
Is there any other yellow mustard?
You never know this
I
house.
don't think so.
I swear, there's never a dull day with you, Jason.
I know, right?
Well, you can thank Lauren for this one again.
Fuck you, Lord.
Thank you, Lauren.
Cheers.
So cheers on
Cheers
here's
to
some
mustard.
I mean, it just
Why
tastes
is that
like
sweet?
sweet
Now
mustard.
it tastes like honey mustard.
I'll
Yeah,
say,
it just
yeah.
tastes like sweet mustard. That's not very adventurous. I was waiting for something
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking of like a chocolate cake shot where like things that don't add up to chocolate cake
so
suddenly taste
other
like chocolate
adventurous
cake.
things: rhubarb, ketchup. I'm not doing that. Salt and vinegar.
Did you say
Oh,
rhubarb?
Rhubarb.
Sorry, rhubarb.
I was like, rebar is what they
Yeah,
fucking put
you
in the
haven't,
ground,
you haven't
bro.
eaten your rhubarb
Nope.
today.
I need my
pickles.
iron intake.
Pickles?
He's
pickles.
got pickles. Did you see his face?
Goddamn moonshine pickles.
Pickles.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
If we're
Fuck
going
it.
adventurous,
I mean, fuck it,
we
let's
got a
go.
lot to do today.
Yeah,
I don't know why that's there.
I kicked it.
As he disappears again to get pickles.
There is a beer I want everyone to try.
Yeah, there's one in there for me.
Yeah, that's
too.
great. Put it in a six pack. We'll try it later.
Oh, I brought two, so
Well,
brought
that's
one.
great.
I
Put it in a
brought
six
one
pack.
3.
You know we can't try it before we try it.
Yeah.
Then it would just be unfair. We
That was
can't.
almost Christopher Walken of you.
Thank
You
you.
can't try it
Before you try.
before you try it.
All right, see, now we got to try this.
Oh, Dunkaroos? Fuck yeah!
Yes.
I'm totally down to eat some Dunkaroos. I don't know what.
Well, especially with the whole berry thing and everything, you know.
You getting cups? Are we drinking pickle moonshine? Or are we eating pickles? We're doing both. So fuck the pickles. We're just gonna drink pickle moonshine. Because Team Fat Kid makes genius decisions.
That just tastes sad.
I mean, like there are enough pickles in there. We can eat pickles and drink pickle moonshine.
we can do both.
But I'm pretty sure it'll be the same effect either way.
It tastes the same.
That's what everyone's craving about. I mean, they're fucking awesome.
Don't deny the Dunkaroos, bro.
Oh, did you eat it on the road?
Yes, he did.
Is that your first one?
That's
Ever.
his first ever
So
Dunkaroo.
his first Dunkaroo. You wanted to eat one the other day when you came over.
This is the sprinkles vanilla frosting Dunkaroo, by the way.
Yes.
I feel like
You know
that's
what it
worth
tastes
noting.
like though? Like, what's that icing confetti or whatever?
Birthday cake?
Funfetti.
The birthday funfetti?
Funfetti, birthday
yeah.
cake.
It
whatever
kind
you
of
wanna
tastes
call
like the animal crackers with the
Alright,
icing on them.
so with the Miracle Berry, and let's do a shot of pickled moonshine. Why the hell not?
it. Yo!
Salud.
That's definitely got a sweeter note.
Way sweet.
There's just like no burn. I feel like
Tastes like pickle juice.
It's supposed to have burn.
I mean, I could
Nice.
really enjoy.
I just feel like-
juice moonshine anyway. So
I feel like the Miracle Berry is definitely taking away like the back end burn on most things, and I feel like that could be really dangerous with alcohol.
So, who's
Shots?
trying to do a Carolina Reaper?
who's trying to do a Miracle Berry Carolina Reaper challenge?
That'd be funny. We're all
I'll
just like,
try it.
let's say nothing. That ain't shit.
I try it.
I'll eat another gummy bear.
I'll eat a gummy bear.
Yeah,
I'll
that
do a Reaper.
I'll gladly eat another gummy bear before I fucking do a Reaper.
All right, guys. I think it's time to wrap this podcast up. We got some shit to do. We're gonna do some fried minnows. We're gonna go watch some Asian cooking show, Vietnamese cooking shows, and replicate. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We also do have a sandwich coming up this week. It's very similar to last week.
Yes, we do. Very, very similar. I was about to say, like, I hope you know what's coming, but you did. You
Yeah.
did. By the way, I love that we have a drunk fly.
Hey.
A fly landed in Chris's pickle moonshine, and is now completely fucked up.
Done.
Completely fucked up. So,
Damn, the Miller Lite tastes sweet these days.
I know, right?
as always, guys, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
on YouTube,
Team Fat Kid.
and on any of your favorite podcast listening stations. Until next time, stay creative.
Be hungry.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
We're getting better. Praise the Lord. We're on the one side.